Hi everyone, my name's John. I'm a physio in Medevac, New South Wales, Australia. If you're having neck, shoulder, headache, upper back pain, migraines, I have some great news for you. The majority of the time, they are very, very fixable. I see these conditions all the time. And even people who've had things for years and years and their migraines are getting out of control, they're taking days off work at a time, using their sick leave, their annual leave. I've got great news for you and I've got a great fix for you. So stay tuned, there's heaps of good information to come. We'll appreciate if you stick around, like, subscribe and share. How we're gonna do this is we're gonna break it up into 3 parts. Your neck, your shoulder, and your upper back. If you can figure out where your neck pain is coming from, whether it's getting contributions from your shoulder or your upper back, you're gonna have a much easier time treating and fixing your problem. First of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look at how well your neck moves. So first of all, neck extension. Eyes up to the sky. You should be able to see everything above your head and slightly behind your head. That's 70 degrees roughly of range of motion. Take note of where you're feeling stiff, tight. Some people feel it here, some people feel it at the back of their neck. Is it a jointy type of feeling? Is it a muscular issue? Maybe film yourself, write these things down, because over time, if each of these movements start to improve, then you are on the right track to getting your neck pain, migraines, and headaches gone once and for all. So have a look at that movement and then follow it up by chin to throat, flexion. Should be able to get your chin to touch your throat fairly easily. About 80 degrees of range of motion. Again, write it down. What do you feel? Do you feel it to the back of your head? Do you feel muscles are tight? Do you feel it to the side of your neck? Write those down. They're your common complaints and they're signs and hints of where your neck pain's coming from. How are you gonna fix it? From the comfort of your own home. It's very fixable. Next movement, rotation. Going to the right, you should be able to see the wall and behind you, and you should only be able to see one side of my face. The other side should be completely hidden. That's roughly 90 degrees of range of motion. Repeat for the other side. Again, what are you feeling? Is it down your neck? Is it in the neck itself? Where are you feeling it? Final test for your neck. Lateral flexions, tipping to the right. If we do a measurement from the vertical straight through your nose and then compare that to the movement, you should get 45 degrees. I'm a bit stiff. I don't get full 45 degrees. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. Now, I personally find tightness in my right upper traps. So I know that there's a problem there and I know that's where it's coming from. And that helps me know what my next steps are to fix it. Well done, guys. You've done the neck. Only 2 more positions to go. Your shoulder, this one's really quick. Shoulder flexion, straight up above your head. You should be able to see your ear. Now, I don't have, like I said, my right side is a bit stiffer than my left. You can probably see that. My ear is much more visible on my left. I have tightness on my right shoulder. I need to do physio. You likely have asymmetries too. If you're using your right arm all the time, like I do, I habitually use my right elbow for massage, things like that. And people who put their hand on their mouse stretched out in front, the shoulder slips forwards, and then you get that thoracic posture, and then you find it a struggle to get your hand up when you are in a flex posture. It's almost impossible to get it up. So yeah, even physios have problems too, right? Shoulder flexion, 180 degrees, straight up behind the ears. External rotation, elbows by sides, hands should point to the walls next to you. Shoulder external rotation. You'll be surprised how many people only have this amount of range of motion and they're going to the gym and lifting heavy weights and they wonder, why do they have shoulder pain? It's a common thing where if you're an office worker, you're on screen, you're typing on the laptop all day, you lose that ability to open up. So that's something worth assessing. You're on the home stretch. I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna sit down for these next 3 tests. Thoracic range of motion. Middle back, your middle spine. First, elbows together, up to the ceiling. How far up to the ceiling can you go? And how much of that movement's coming from there? So you should see a bit of an arch there. I see a lot of people can barely get their elbows up. If you find it a struggle, go fingertips touching only. If you're one of those people who struggles, your middle back is contributing to your neck pain, your headaches, your migraines. Hands on your chest, rotate. Should be able to turn almost chest facing the wall next to you. Almost 90 degrees, probably closer to 70 degrees. A lot of people are stiff in this. Where do you feel it? Is it in your ribs? Is it in your middle back? Do you feel it around your spine, around your shoulder blades, roughly on that side? Take note. If we get rid of these symptoms with movements over the next few months and the exercise I teach you, then that means your neck pain, your migraines, your headaches, gone, hopefully, for good. Same thing the other way. Have a think about it. Which direction is stiffer? For me, I'm actually stiffer going that way, and I feel it around my right upper back. Take note. So you're getting a picture, well, I got a picture of where my neck pain's coming from. It's from my right upper trap, and from my middle back, I need to work on shoulder range of motion, neck range of motion to the left and right, and my thoracic range of motion. You should be able to develop a picture of where your problems are coming from, and that's how you're gonna fix it. In my next video, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna fix and get most of his range back. It's for a lot of stretching, but also for a lot of strengthening. A lot of people are actually quite poor in strength in the middle back, neck, and tight in many different areas because of that, and stiff in many different areas because of that. Okay, only 2 more tests, and then we'll follow this up in the next video. Elbow behind your head should be right behind your skull. My elbow should be pointing right up to the ceiling. If you can't even get that, you're quite likely tight in your lats. Hold on to your elbow. Tip all the way to the side. You should get a good 45 degrees range of motion or close to it. If you're flexible, maybe more. And same thing the other way. So again, take stock. What did you feel? Did you get full range of motion? If you didn't, put it in a box, write it down, say, I need to improve my lat range of motion. The very last test I'm gonna do against this wall. Whole elbow against the wall, I am able to turn my whole body into the room. Of course, I'll repeat that with the other side as well. Now, so many of you are unable to open all the way up. So many of you are stuck to the wall. You're stuck, you can't get out of the wall. Your pecs, your chest have become tight because of this posture. Again, if you're not able to loosen, open up, that will affect your neck, your thoracic spine, your shoulder range of motion. Like I said at the beginning of the video, neck pain, headaches, migraines, they all have similar causes and they can be treated in a similar way, give or take a few bits and pieces. I hope it was really helpful. It's just one of thousands to come. I'm hoping to give you the best advice, the easiest to follow pieces of information to fix injuries once and for all. I've been doing this for 17 years and I find that there's very common patterns that I see in neck pain, headaches, migraines. A lot of migraines are not diagnosed well. There's still a lot of mystery about where my headaches and migraines are coming from, and people are struggling to find out why they have them, when the causes and the reasons for them are actually quite simple and are well within your reach to fix once and for all.